Alright, let me go ahead and blur out my background. It's kind of messy. And let's go start letting some people in. Let's see, Alex Cheek and Chris Garrett are waiting to get in. We'll let them in. Here's Tony Wallow. Good evening, Tony. And we'll let Chris in. Gotta take me a minute to adjust to Zoom. It updated today and they've changed some things around that I really do not like. And it's just going to take me a minute to get used to it. I do not like it at all. So I see Max is here. Hey Max. And there's Mr. Alex Professor Cheek.
Hello, Ken. The other thing I noticed is that they used to have dark mode on just the main home screen.
Right. Right.
But not once you get inside the meeting, and they changed that. So now you have dark mode inside the meeting. Like when you open the participants, it's dark. You have it set that way.
My participants is still set to light, so I don't know.
I have mine set to dark. But before they did this update, even if you had it set to dark, once you join the meeting and you open up like the participants, it would be white. But now they changed it so it's dark.
Yeah, I don't like this one change. I mean, it'll take me a couple days to get used to it, but eventually I will. So I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Is Josh joining us tonight? I got a message for him.
I have no idea.
Well, I know he was over on Bonnie's a while ago. I was watching it while I was waiting on Mrs. K.
He didn't have much to say to me after you got off.
Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me.
He pretty much just said bye and left.
He's on his iPad. I'm on my iPad and Bonnie's on my iPhone. Yeah, of course you are, Josh. I mean, you got a brand new, perfectly computer. Anyway, your message is your Western Digital Drive was delivered to the group home today at 4:59. So if you haven't checked the mailbox, you might want to go check the mailbox. Oh, and here he comes now. Oops. Hey, Jeff.
Hey.
I just let Alex know to go check his mailbox. I didn't know if you were going to make it or not.
Oh. You mean Josh, right?
Yeah, Josh, Alex. You know who I'm talking about.
Still messing with these tapes, trying to get them done. I think I made a oopsie and accidentally recorded the same side of the tape twice.
I'll charge her twice. That's fine. Double the money.
No, that just means I wasted 40 minutes of time trying to record a side of the tape I already had recorded. And
yeah.
I hate rewinding and fast forwarding these tapes, so I try to do that as few times as possible because these tapes are 25 and 30 years old.
Oh my goodness. So did you not go shopping or are you going shopping later?
I don't know. We were supposed to go shopping earlier. My daughter's not back yet.
Oh, okay. Yes, Josh, I'm telling you to check your mail. According to Jeff, according to the delivery.
According to the U.S. Postal Service, it was delivered today.
Right, 4:59 p.m. your time. So, yeah, go check your mail.
It says in or at the mailbox, whatever that means.
Well, with the United States Post Office, it could mean they drove by and threw it, and that got close to the mailbox. You know, for 2 days in a row, yesterday I understand because it was a federal
Since
holiday.
when was yesterday a federal holiday? What was it?
Juneteenth.
I think I got mail yesterday, actually.
Really?
Yep.
Well, it's a federal holiday, though. Because I looked it up and said, yeah, yesterday was a federal holiday.
Yeah, they added that as a holiday, but I'm not sure that makes it a postal service holiday. That may be in their contract with the workers. You know. But I don't know.
That makes two of us. I have no idea. I know we didn't get mail yesterday, and I didn't get mail today, which is a good thing because no bills. I like that.
Yep.
Very interesting day. We finally got Lorna's test date, which is next Monday at 10 o'clock, and we have to drive, which I'm pretty sure I closed that tab out already. No, I guess I did not. We have to drive, let's see here, 21 miles away. It's up on the it's up by the old forts where it's at.
Is this about her license? Or
Yeah. She's
she
got
has
to
to take a test?
Yeah, she's got to retest. It's silly. It was kind of funny because I got an email today saying, "Oh, all you got to do is go to this website." So we had to do someone else's job and schedule the test. So we did that.
All right.
And we put it in there and found the date, found the time. That got denied. Okay, do another one. That got denied. Do another one. That got denied. So I called the guy. This Travis something was his name. And I said, "Hey, what's going on? We know she's good. We paid yesterday. What's going on?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm looking right at it. She's fine." So he goes, "Try one more time." And he gave me this phone number for this woman named Jennifer. He said, "If it doesn't go through this time, call her and they'll figure out what's going on." I put it in. It got denied. I was just getting ready to call Jennifer when my phone rang. And it was basically the same number. So I thought, I'll answer it. And I did. And they said, "Is this Ken?" I said, "It is." And they were like, "We can't find you in our database so we can get your test schedule." I said, "It's not for me. It's for my wife." "Oh, well, the emails, I know what the email is. She doesn't have an email. She uses my email." "Oh, what's her name?" I give it to her. "Oh, yeah, I'm so crazy."
I mean, my fucking fireplace, damn it. So look out here.
Yeah, it is nighttime.
Well, you take, Josh.
There's Max speaking. Hey, Max, how are you? You all right, Chris?
I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah, I was young and black, I wasn't that way to go.
What did he say there, Professor? Didn't understand him.
Something about glasses.
It sounded like English. If you're
I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm trying to talk to y'all and record this tape at the same time here.
Oh, that'll be a challenge. Why don't you focus
Now, you don't
on?
have to re-record that one again, do you?
Because I accidentally. You don't have to do it.
Well, but you already got a copy of it. You should just copy one side of the disc
Right.
instead of rewinding the tape to copy that part again.
The thing is, I thought I put the tape over earlier.
Well, I understand, but you shouldn't have to recopy the part you already did.
Right. You should have a. It should be. You're copying it over to
I
your.
found the correct side of the tape that doesn't have, that has what I have recorded yet.
Yeah. What kind of fucking bug out here?
Oh, the joys of analog media.
Well, I thought you were going to say the joys of listening to Josh go to the mailbox.
That's not near as bad as some of the stuff I'll let them do. That he says.
You should have a flashlight on your phone if you can access it. I think Androids have flashlights on their phones, do they not?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I updated my BIOS on my computer today.
Does it still work?
Or else I wouldn't be talking to you. But
You didn't blow up?
I have one little question.
We got one little answer.
that in the goddamn house.
So YouTube actually does work. Last night when I went to bed, which was this morning, I had 1,203 views on my golf video. Currently, I have 1,174. It obviously deemed some of those to be felonious or fake views somehow.
Or duplicates or
Or do
whatever.
something, sure. Now that number had actually dropped to 1,162, so it's actually climbing back up. I still haven't gained any more subscribers. I dropped one, I gained one. Beyond me what's going on, but I found it interesting that they, when doing the research, it actually works. YouTube works. I hate to say it, but it's a good thing and a bad thing. I lost, 29 views, but oh well, what's 29 views at this point in the game? Nothing. I'm not being paid for it, so, other than bragging rights.
Yeah, 1,174.
Yep, that's what I show.
Just click over there to check it.
The power went out again, and I know that had nothing to do with the losing views. 246 on my birthday video and 309 on my June 4th video. So that's actually back to gaining views. It had stagnated at 304. So that's kind of good to know. Today's the 240th straight stream. I was kind of teasing some people earlier today about people that are making a big deal out of making it to 100, and let me get back over here where I know what's going on. There we go. So what's your one question, Alex? You said you had one little question.
Well, I'm going to show you one now. I see that Jeff is gone.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll wait for him to come back, and I'll unmute him. And uh-oh. We lost Joshy. Josh is left the Zoom. Wonder if that means he got the Western Digital and wants to play with it or what. Who knows? Actually, Greg, I have been streaming now for 13 minutes. I'm going to guess no notification again. There we go. And, oh, there's the baseball player filtering in and out through the background. No notification again today.
Nope.
Weird. That is very, very strange. I can't hear Josh. He's not in Zoom. He says he's here in chat, but he's not on Zoom. Oh, I bet he was on Zoom on his iPhone and probably went to do something that cut him off of the Zoom. Okay, so Alex is sharing his screen to ask his one little question.
This is my question here. This is my Intel driver support assistant on my computer. And I got my taskbar just there. We click on, right click on and click on check for new drivers. This is the gauge of the BIOS, the Intel support assistant that I got.
Okay.
1/12/2022. Well, when I went to the Intel support website to download the BIOS, it's the correct BIOS because it took it because it changed the year from 2021 to 2022 in the BIOS, so I know it's correct. This is the date on the Intel website right here, 3/23/22. So I downloaded this exe E right here ran the BIOS update. It went through just fine, but then when I went back and I checked the Intel Support Assistant back here, it gave me this date.
How's
Right
it?
here.
That's interesting. So
Why is that?
is the version the same, 68?
If I go here, this is the one I downloaded.
Yeah, it didn't say anything about the version though. So, oh, there it is. Yeah, it does say 68.
As far as I know, this is the latest. This is the latest one because they're right here. Latest 68. Let's get right there.
That is a very. I don't think that's.
That's the one I downloaded. It took it. It works. I just don't know.
Why the dates are different.
Yeah. That's it.
And I got the hard drive.
I think Jeff stepped out again. We'll let him know when he comes back.
So what's your best guess as to why the dates are different?
No clue. That's a Jim, Jeff, Greg question.
I got an email today. I don't know who the heck will even comment on my videos, but apparently people are talking in my videos, and people are leaving comments. But when they leave a comment, I can't understand what the comment was about.
Gosh, it was spam, and I deleted. I hope it's okay with you. I deleted it. It was a spam message. I did take a screenshot, but it's on my desktop. I did delete it because it was a spam message.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, that's what you couldn't understand. It didn't make sense for me either. I just deleted it because it's spam. It had a link in it, I believe, to an adult website. I don't click those links.
Yeah. Well, Josh needs to go into his setup and set that up so he doesn't get those. I changed mine about 10 days ago and I haven't gotten one since. So it's it's real simple to do. You go into YouTube Studio, go into settings, go into community, I think it is. Yeah, and then you go all the way down to the bottom, and at the bottom it says block links. You check on that, and problem solved. I haven't gotten any links since then. Real simple, real easy. Solved the problem.
Maybe, Josh, maybe you would get so many scam links if you would quit making every single person that you see on your YouTube channel within the first 5 seconds of seeing them a moderator.
Well, I had someone watching from a long distance, and I didn't know where he was from. So he said hi.
And then I think that has nothing to do with what Alex is pointing out to you, actually.
Yeah.
Do you
I don't even know how many moderators I have.
go to YouTube Studio?
Way too many.
Probably.
Well, everyone that visits your channel, you make a moderator.
You probably got more than Carrie now.
That's a good one, Chris.
You have to be very good and very to be you keep your mouth shut to get moderators as on Terry's channel. Well, the reason why I got it is because I said something that you liked about one of the computer repairs I did. And he said something like, "We need more people like you," and he gave me that. I've had it ever.
I'll be completely honest with you. I don't even know why I got it.
I think someone asked him to give it to you. I do believe, if I remember my history correctly.
Yeah, that was probably Alex.
I do believe you're correct. So even though he may not seem like he pays attention. Maybe he does pay attention, and or goes back and reads comments later on. I don't know.
He meant to
I don't think Kurt gave Josh lunch status because of me, but I could be wrong.
I just saying. I don't know either. Maybe he's seen him in there enough, and like you said, if you show up enough and you're kind, he'll make you a mod. I don't know. That's one mod list I'd like to see, because I wonder how many hundreds, if not thousands, of mods he has.
But she doesn't have as many as I do.
I know you got the list topped. I'm creeping up though. I've got 37 mods. I'm slowly catching up. Let me do a quick math equation in my head here.
Plus 2 is 4.
Well, I've got X's and Y's and little slash marks and little squiggly marks and then parentheses and brackets and another type of bracket and.
Greater than or less than sign?
Oh yeah, I threw one of those in too. I figured why not. Couple exponents, couple computer components. All right, that makes sense. So once again, we're in portrait mode.
Yeah, I know.
Josh, I got a question for you.
I can tell you what.
Really think about it. Did you use your tripod today when you went out to McDonald's to get you food, or did you just use your phone without the tripod?
I used the tripod. Although I left the phone the man over the car, because the man I can just set that tripod down on the floor. You don't have to worry about it in between the feet.
So you didn't use a tripod?
Did those words come out of my mouth?
I didn't hear you.
If you go back and watch the car video, yes, I did use the tripod. But because the car was so small, it was a pain. I must prefer the van over the car, because the van has more room.
So I guess the question that comes to my mind is, if you were using your tripod, why were we looking at the ceiling a couple times?
That's the reason why I'm asking.
Well, we think alike.
I was trying to give a good view out the other window. Because when I first started it, someone that I didn't know came into the chat room and I asked them how it looked, and he said it looked good. And when I was looking at the phone was pointing towards the big window in the front.
Right, and right after you asked him, you made him a moderator.
Right.
Right.
And another question that Bernie here is want to know is, when you go to the drive-thru, do you buy the driver food, or do you just order yourself food?
No, the driver does it.
She bought your dinner?
Yeah, I bought my own dinner.
Okay. And so you bought her, or she bought hers and you bought yours?
Yep.
Okay. So you don't see that it's a problem that someone says, hey, it looks good, and you instantly make them a moderator?
Depends on who they are. If people are nice to me and they say, hi John, how are you? The only thing you have to do on the channel is just be nice. Like
Right,
if someone comes into my channel and says, I don't like this, or why are you doing this? And they're not being nice to me. The mods have every right to kick them out. Like, I'm not gonna ban someone just because, I don't know.
So this guy comes in and he makes 2 comments and you make him a mod. That's being nice. What if he decides he's going to be one of these people and he knows how to circumvent the system, and all of a sudden you don't have anybody in your chat anymore because we've all been banned, and all because this guy was a nice guy and made 2 comments.
Josh, I like your channel. You're such a nice guy.
And he said hi to Whip, so I would assume you know Whip. Because he said hi to Whip.
I say hi to everybody on practically every channel that I watch. That doesn't necessarily mean I know them.
It wasn't you.
I know it wasn't me. I'm saying you said he said hi to Rick, so therefore he must know him. I say hi to people all the time on Bonnie's. I have no clue who these people are. I'm just being cordial.
Isn't Bonnie's the one that has the crazy people?
Yep.
Yeah. You there?
I only went there when you said what you thought was there. I never watched. I have no trouble with myself.
Evening, homies. There's Robert.
So Josh, did you find the disc?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, just want to make sure it got there. It was working when I sent it. If it's damaged, let me know. I insured it.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna run the backup now.
No, but I just mean, if you open it up and it's
What?
obviously damaged or something doesn't work.
Where's the old Josh we used to know and love that ran backups 12 hours a day? Where's that Josh at?
I don't feel like dealing with it tonight.
Yeah, cause he's still pissed off at me that I seen that stuff to his name. So
Oh, I haven't heard about that. What's
make his life easier.
what the keyboard, the DVD thing, and the USB hub?
Yes,
Well, that's where it's going to be used, right?
right.
Well, it makes sense then.
Where is it
I
now?
know it makes sense to me and you, but it don't make sense to Josh.
Where is it? In the house or outside on the door?
It will be there Friday.
Who's gonna be there?
The next project giving me getting my wife a computer.
When will his aunt be there?
Aha! You need to stick around till after the stream, Josh.
His aunt's supposed to be there Wednesday, tomorrow.
Did you get up and get it on Friday?
You'll get it.
After surgery?
Yeah. The surgery went well.
Does she walk after surgery every day?
They're trying to give her physical therapy. But I don't know how well that's working out.
I don't know. I'll let that one go.
So, does anyone know if something's coming out on streaming on the release date of June 22nd? Is that like 12:01 midnight tonight, or is that sometime during the daylight hours tomorrow?
I don't know, what is it?
Doctor Strange in the multi-universe of madness.
Let's see if it's available.
About it.
Well, it's being released on Disney Plus on June 22nd. I'm just wondering, do I get to see it in 57 minutes or?
Probably midnight or after.
Cool. You were going to say something, Josh?
Going back to my channel for a minute, that Steve Aloha guy from Hawaii, I watch him every now and again, so he's the moderator on my channel. I watch his stream.
And you met him probably, I'm going to guess, through Rescue?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's your channel and run it the way you want and what you're comfortable with. I just think Alex's point is just because someone says, "Hi, Josh," don't make them an instant moderator. I mean, everyone that's a moderator here I've known from Carrie and Doug, so we're good. I can't think of one one of the first persons I should have made, I'm sounding like Gary, I can't even talk now. One of the first people I should have made a moderator, and it didn't even dawn on me until it was pointed out to me, and they were right.
If I take moderators out of the way, I don't want to piss someone off. And I know that's what's going to happen.
Hey, Tom.
Don't worry about it. They're sitting behind the keyboard. They don't have their phone number.
So, yeah, number one. Number two, you think they're watching your channel so that they can be a moderator on your channel?
Well, they may have the phone number by now.
No, I think they
Exactly. What's your phone number?
I think they watch my channel because they want to see what the content is.
If anybody's going to call you because you took the moderator status away from you, it's going to be me.
Right.
Yeah, you say you should have made moderator first.
I should have made Tony Wallow one of my first moderators, and it never dawned on me until it was pointed out to me. And the more I thought about it, the more they were right. So he's now a moderator.
Well, Tony Waller used to comment on all my videos. And he doesn't even comment anymore. I don't even see him in chat.
Yeah, I bet he's there, and I bet you just missed him. I've seen him there quite a few times. People might not comment all the time. People, I mean, I watch and I don't comment all the time. I'm sure there's people that watch our channel or this channel and they don't comment all the time. I mean, it happens. It's part of it. I have to go log into my Disney Plus here at 55 minutes. 54 minutes.
Yeah, it's on a lot of torrent sites.
Well, I have it, and I tried to watch it. It's just it was a not so watchable. Maybe I should try the trick I did last night. I don't know.
I got a surprise today. My phone upgraded to Android. My phone, I got a notification on my phone that I had to upgrade to Windows, Android 11 available on my phone. And it's the first, aside from software, bug fixes, security updates, bug fixes and things, really small updates. Like
What is it now? Is it 10 now?
the first major release software update that I've had since I got this phone back in February. It's Android 11. It was Android 10.
What brand is it? What brand is it? Motorola?
Yes.
I got notified for Windows 12.
One of the things I
I
like.
don't want to go to Windows 11. I'm skipping over 11. I want to go 12.
Good luck.
It's about 5 years to wait for that.
Oh.
One of the features I like about it that's really noticeable is you used to have to pull down the notification bar at the top of the screen to see the battery percentage. Now you don't. Now it's just on the top right hand corner of the screen. You unlock it.
I don't know what you all are waiting on 12 for.
Today the day dropped to 40 Windows 10, and today I probably might be 0. I might be 10 if I'm going for Windows 11. I hate it.
I guess we'll see you in about 3 years then.
I've already told you guys, as long as I'm able to use and supporting your computers, you will be going to Windows 11 when Microsoft support for Windows 10. No
I
question
won't
there.
you won't be able to get English because it's not on my landline.
What's not on a landline?
What do you mean, Josh?
Well, it's on Wi-Fi, I think is what you mean.
Yeah, I got a question. Y'all know how sometimes when you get an update, Windows update, how when you restart the computer, how it asks you to change settings and all that?
For purposes of the conversation, sure.
I did that today, and it was trying to done that. But he done some kind of update, I guess.
What are you running?
This 10 professional?
What I was saying was I'm not plugged into the router, so Alex needs to on it when the computer's going on.
Hey Josh, as long as you're not on the net, on the internet, Alex cannot get onto you. Just get off the internet. Don't go on the internet. Right, Josh? Right, Alex?
Right, but as long as you are connected to the internet and have software running, I can get on.
You're a fair game. But if you don't get on the internet, he's safe. You know how to make it real safe? There's this plug that goes in the back of the computer. Usually it's black, got three holes on it. Pull that bad boy on. Never a virus. Never again. Matter of fact, Josh, when I make that computer safe, go get a bucket in the bathroom in the shower, fill it full of water, and pour it on the computer. You'll never get a virus again. Guaranteed.
Sterilized for life.
Yep. If you get the virus, I'll give you $100.
Make sure you just unplug your router.
No, my way works better, Greg. Yeah, you can leave the router plugged in. You can buy 2 routers.
Hey Alex, you put my computer on Windows 11, I'll fix that for Windows 10.
So you're gonna run after Windows 10 goes away, you're gonna run your system on unsupported software?
That'll be good.
No, I was just joking with them. I wouldn't do that.
Just thought of something else I need to add to my sound bites library.
Ain't put the bubble wrapped up. I'm taking a pop on it.
I seriously joke about it, but I could care less. But if you take a minute and go to Google, or Microsoft for that matter, and take a timeline of Windows, somebody should have been going, say 3 years ago. Where's the next Windows? But people who have no brains, and I mean everybody, thought Microsoft, who never said there would never be another Microsoft, another Windows.
Yeah, that got started out there, and that was never officially said.
I mean, quote Bill Gates at that time didn't work for Microsoft, okay? But it would have been a Bill Gates type level. It'd be like Ford Motor Company, finally going to work tomorrow saying, we're not going to have electric cars. Forget it. He wouldn't do that if he wanted to go to work the next day. So could you imagine some schmuck going to work if there's no Windows, no more Windows. We sell this to Dell, Lenovo, to HP, no more. That's like 25% of their business. Forget it.
Well, although it's
All right, I'm back.
in part it's a matter of semantics. They could have just kept upgrading Windows 10 with all the stuff that's going into 11 and on and on and on.
Go ahead, sorry.
But to relabel it as something else, I think is at least in part a marketing decision.
Thank you. Apologize, being sorry ass me.
Oh, we have an update.
Mom goes to buy a computer for somebody. Windows 10, that's been around forever. Goes to somebody else.
No, I know. But if you're bringing this someplace in a box, I have a Pentium 3 running Windows NT 4.0.
It's, computer, we all know that, especially you and I did it. Worked on machines that had Linux on it, or Unix, or PDP. I mean, it didn't say, you know what I mean? I mean, it had version numbers, but it didn't have. It had, 360 was 360 for a long time. I think
You can't tell me whether I was out of the mailbox.
there's still 360s running in some of the banks. Matter of fact, Michigan.
I don't even know what the mainframes are called now. They've got a Z series or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, and Microsoft.
IBM.
Yeah, thank you. They came out with that with I can't think of it now. The Risk series and it was the Z series, but
I mean, it's still someplace in the lineage of that, or 360 and 370, whatever they have. I lost track of all of that.
at least Especially
Around
the Amdal was being
2000. What? After we got rid of our 360s where I was working at the lab, then we went to 3033s, something like that. And then 3090. I don't remember now.
Yeah, 3090s they had them. That was right when I was 3030s was right when I left Ford.
I don't know.
So we have an update on a couple things. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of the Madness, will be released at 3:01 Eastern Standard Time, which is 12:01 on the Pacific. So they're basing it sort of kind of on the Pacific time frame, but it's going to be 3:01 here. So I'm not going to get to see it tonight. And for those of us that may or may not care, Prime Days will be July 12th and 13th this year. That went over like a lead balloon.
If you buy stuff every day, what's the difference?
Well, supposedly they give pretty decent discounts on Prime Days. I when I looked at the early deals, I didn't see anything that's worth getting real excited over. Hopefully they'll get better next month. I don't know.
Well, I agree, but because they're slow. No.
So, Josh, you said something about we can't tell anybody you went to the mailbox. Do you care to elaborate on why that is? Or can you not check your mail?
I can check the mail, but if it goes outside, I'm not supposed to be going to the mailbox by myself.
Well, how far away is the mailbox?
That's straight.
When you go through the glass in the front of the house, like before you go down the driveway,
No. That's probably that's probably good.
but I guess if you guys were with me, it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah, like we could really help out if something would have happened. So Tony is saying it's locked. The mailbox is locked up. Yeah, wouldn't that be funny? Not really, but
Just like they locked up his pop, just like they locked up the soda at night.
yeah. What's the status of that? Did you find out anything on why they're locking up your soda at night?
Nope.
Have you even asked? Nope.
Nope, because I got money and I'm going to buy soda.
That's an adult thing to do. Rather than ask why they're locking up something you already have, go ahead and buy it, and then they'll take that away. Yeah, man, that makes sense.
And they will take it away from me if I put it in my room. I don't know what it is.
Can they come in your room?
Nope.
Oh, yep, they can. It's their group home.
Yeah, they can.
Yep.
You said it yourself before, everything in group home is theirs except for like your computer.
They've only come in my room one time.
No. Can they, not have they?
I was actually my wife moved out and they told me I was going to go to the bed.
Right, Josh, but the guy could walk in right now and say, Josh, I need you to leave the room. I have to do an inspection, and there ain't a thing in the world you can do about it. It's their group home. Now, chances are they're not going to do that unless you give them cause, but you unfortunately live under their roof, their rules. So I would tread lightly on some of the things you're doing.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know if Jeff might have seen this one. I was looking at one of this Steve Lato, he's a Michigan attorney. He posts 10-minute bits to the internet. And he had a clip today that he went through the TSA at Detroit Metro Airport. And he had a just about empty toothpaste container with toothpaste in it. And he was carrying on. You know, and it's like 6 ounces or whatever. But you know, you can barely see anything that's empty, basically. You know, had a couple squeezes on it, instead he, you know, use it. And the TSA guy started giving him all kinds of etiquette. Threatened to lock him in the room for an hour if he didn't say he was sorry. And he said in his show, or his tape, He said, in the back of my head, I had 20 different things to say to him. The 21st one is coming to turn. The thing I said was, I'm sorry, I didn't really think about that. And I said, well, you remember that next time, send him on the plane. The point being, he didn't say shit, he got on the plane.
Hey, Alan,
Yes.
is there a Target down where you live at?
Is there a what?
Target.
I got one about 30 minutes from me, but why?
Because if there was, I was gonna tell you something that you could pick up.
We don't shop at Target or Home Depot. Well, no, because they support the gays and lesbians and let the men use the women's bathroom or let the women use the men's bathroom.
I'm sorry. This whole around the world, we're in good shape.
I shop at Target twice a year. Once for their birthdays and once for Christmas. Other than that, I don't go in Target. I only do that because my son and daughter-in-law do not like Walmart and they like Target. So I get them the Target stuff.
I get my kids Christmas presents at... Oh, wait a minute, I don't get them Christmas presents. There's an idea for you.
So, what were you gonna say, John?
See, I got an idea for both of you.
I think he was going to show you something to buy, is what I was gathering he was saying. I'm not sure.
Well, maybe I can get it somewhere else.
True. I mean, pretty much you can get pretty much anything on Amazon nowadays. Ooh, Lay's potato chips. You can't. I bet you can't get those anywhere else. They probably are exclusive. Oh, speaking of that, did anyone see today where Kellogg is going to separate into 3 different divisions?
Are you serious? No, I didn't.
I'm 100% serious. Yes, they're going to have the cereal base, the snack base, and the plant base. Is going to be the 3 divisions, and at 3 different headquarters.
What is plant-based?
Stuff that's made out of plants.
That's everything.
One day, oh, you know, I can't stop.
What are they called? You're not holding the camera group.
It's Lay's Stacks. It's their answer to Pringles.
What is it?
What flavor is it?
Look like sour cream and onion. I'm looking for it, Gary. Give me just a second.
I believe you. I just... Sounds like...
Well, apparently ever since the pandemic hit, their cereal has been going downhill, and their snack division and the plant-based division has been going uphill. So it makes sense that they're going to relocate, split the company into 3, and relocate 2 of the 3 to elsewhere, which is probably going to be Mexico.
And we bet what you just said, and I haven't seen it, but I wouldn't doubt that they're going to have to hide some stuff in different places out of the country.
Could be that too.
You know. The reason I'm sure you're saying it, but I can't believe I haven't heard you here on the radio on the way home or something. Not because of politics, but it's the news radio, because I'm not a music fan anymore.
Well, and isn't Kellogg's based out of Michigan somewhere? Like Battle Creek, I believe it is.
There you go. I mean, Detroit's the hub of Michigan type of thing. Of course, one of the things I was thinking about today is I'm a daily thing, my wife's been looking at property, whatever, not getting too much of that, but there's some really cool houses, and my son called me today, and he found a house in Detroit that has, in the ton of street my wife's parents lived on. In the bricks, their name is there. It's probably the house on that street. And they have about 100 pictures of it, right? It's redone on the inside. The house was built in 23. And they bought it new. Great, whatever, okay? But the point I'm making is instead of it being, redone, fixed up a little bit, it is gutted and redone.
Yeah, I just put the link to the 3 divisions of Kellogg's in both the YouTube chat and the Zoom chat, if anyone's interested. Oh, Wintermute beat me to it. Doggone it, Wintermute. Well, by the way, good evening, Wintermute. But still, doggone it, Wintermute. He's quick on that stuff. Yeah, I got it. I seen it when you did that. That used to be a go-to food for me too. And the diabetes changed this thing. Yeah, Wintermute. I am very slow.
On Lay's website, they're showing about 9 different.
Do what, Greg, Jeff?
On Lay's website, they're showing about 9 different flavors or whatever. It's just their answer to Pringles.
Yeah. So I wonder who the Bubba Gump of the potato chip world is. You got your jalapeno chips, you got your cheddar chips, you got your sour cream and onion chips. Bubba knew all there was to know about potato chips. Okay, I thought it was funny. Okay, I gotta go get the soundbite. This is getting old. Wonder how BH Ringer's doing. Haven't seen or heard from him in a while. You don't know if he was on Doug Saturday?
He was in one of my videos the other day.
Yeah, okay. Let's see what this one
I
has.
was in the one when I was playing with the tripod outside.
Kind of like that one. All right, let me mute the camera. Be right back. Go get some more coffee and stretch my leg.
No, he did not mute Chris.
Our boy Fallon.
That's true. So surely to God, you guys talked about something while I went in there and got my coffee and Taylor must
No, not a thing.
not a word.
Oh, you didn't mute.
No, I didn't mute. I don't want you guys to see the struggle it is for me to get out of the chair. So that's why I shut the camera off.
You turned the camera off.
Yeah.
You are the life of the party.
Well, let's not get too overboard on that, shall we? Not. And I am back. Now we can start talking again. I don't know why you guys don't talk while I'm not here. That's kind of odd. Kind of scary.
You're the one that had all this discussion. We don't have nothing to talk about.
I'm sure you guys have things to talk about. Maybe not.
Well, we have to be careful because you might come back and hear what we're talking about.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I got one.
Is Ken coming back yet? Oh,
Related to my knee? Or,
I
I
can.
think she was a PA while at the doctor's. I mean, at the doctor's house. Which I don't know about that, but whatever. They make too much money, PAs. Anyway, they popped through a staff there had a mask on. And we were joking, well, how much are we going to wear these masks? And they both, being medical professionals, getting ready to leave to go to work, said, well, we're going to stop wearing them when we get to work. Bada bing.
my Zoom today when we got off.
Yeah, it should update for everybody once you leave, unless you do it manually. Yes, there were crickets. A lot of crickets. So, I can shut the camera off, Chris, and I can actually mute myself as well, like this. But if anyone were to say anything, I could still hear you because I don't think you can shut the sound off for the speakers in Zoom.
Actually, yes.
Oh
you
God,
can.
I knew I shouldn't have said it. Okay, go ahead and explain it. I can't. I'm waiting. Go ahead.
You know you have your Blue Yeti, right?
Yes.
Your Blue Yeti has a headphone jack on the bottom next to the USB port.
Yes.
So you can select as the speaker in Zoom. You can select the Blue Yeti as the speakers, and as long as you don't have anything plugged in, if you don't have anything plugged in to the headphone jack on the Blue Yeti, guess what?
Well, of course you're not going to hear it, but that doesn't. You've not muted it. You're just redirecting where the sound's going.
But if you don't have anything plugged into the bottom, you won't be able to hear it. So.
But you're not muting it. You're just redirecting the sound. I could redirect it to my neighbor's house and he could hear it, but I couldn't hear it. But it's still not muted. You know how you can mute the sound on your speakers on your system? That's what I was referring to. There's no way on Zoom to technically mute the sound.
Let me show you. If you come down here to your sound icon, right click it, click on open volume mixer, you go over here, go in where it says Zoom, click on that mute button.
Yeah. Okay, but it's not that. Okay, Alex, I'm not.
Now I can't hear you because I muted it.
I wish.
So you can hit see where it says Zoom, see where it says meeting controls.
Yes.
You can hit that mute button, and if I mute it, I won't be able to hear you because it'll be muted.
Correct. Now I want you to correct. Now I want you to show me that same exact option, not on your system, but on Zoom itself. I want to see that same option on Zoom. That's my point.
Hey, Alex. Is there anything in the world that you don't know?
Yes, he doesn't know how to mute Zoom in Zoom.
Well, apart from redirecting the audio to another source that doesn't have anything plugged into the audio output, like the Blue Yeti, or muting it in the audio mixer in Windows, there is no way to mute the sound.
Correct, and that's what I said I wish we could do is you can mute the microphone like this, and you can shut the camera off like this, but there's no way to mute Zoom itself without muting your system or without moving it over to the Blue Yeti and not plugging a set of headphones into the Blue Yeti so you can hear it. Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Hey, Ken, I want to know how you can redirect sound to your neighbors.
So, Alex, got another question for you, Alex.
Go ahead, Jeff. You got the floor. Ask your question, please.
All right, when I go to that thing on my computer where you have the volume mixer, I've got a thing called Zoom Meeting. I've got another one called Zoom Meetings.
Ooh.
I'm wondering what the difference is.
One's plural, one's not.
Yeah, just find the
I can't breathe.
I figured that out.
Is there one where we can mute Alex?
That is just
Guys, you bring up Zoom, and there's this big red button that says leave, you double click it.
It's called drive. There's not one where you can mute me. There's one where There's one where we can use you. It's called waiting room.
Yeah, even better.
But sadly, I'm not co-host, so I can't put you there.
Oh, excuse me. Why are you not co-host?
Because I don't like him. Well, he's certainly not going to make you co-host.
If you did, I'd put you in the wing room.
I found it, or you guys found the tell-out thing? I couldn't find out what they're calling plans.
If I get put in the waiting room, I'll just go back to playing my game. I don't care.
See ya.
He's gonna play the game with himself or by himself.
With that,
So did somebody say I don't like something? Did I hear that correctly as I was walking by trying to catch my breath?
Yes,
Who said what that I don't like?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out who's speaking on my behalf.
I said little wiggle.
No, we're not putting an IV in. I went in there and got my breath. You can't drink coffee and water at the same time and have somebody make you laugh.
Josh said I'm not co-hosting Zoom because you don't like me.
Has nothing to do with who I like and don't like, Josh.
Oh my, I'm looking at the news. Boy, eyes after being locked inside a hot car after his mom planned birthday party for his sister.
Yeah, I seen that too.
And I hate to say this, but it looks like a very, very, very nice area, neighborhood. You know?
Very, very nice people make very, very stupid mistakes.
No, that's not a mistake. That should be abused to the people.
Well,
You know, after today, Josh's life-threatening incident of putting of getting ketchup on his shirt and eating at the same time. I don't think we ought to listen to very much of what he says anymore.
because he spilled ketchup on his shirt?
Don't tell me.
Wow, you're going to actually not listen to someone because they spilled a little ketchup on their shirt?
I eat ketchup on my shirt all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Back here.
I got to talk to your mom about activating those cameras we installed when we were down there. I'm going to catch you spilling something on your shirt. Mm-hmm.
I'm just messing with Josh.
And right now, nobody's co-host. So, I'm not sure how that conversation got started, but...
Ready? Excuse me for interrupting. If anybody's read this, tell me to shut the F up. The attorney for the family says, we believe this is a rental car, so perhaps the child was unfamiliar with it and did not have any kind of child safety law enacted, so he should mail it out.
Well, okay, so the parent should have never left the kid and a child to have to worry about if it being a rental car, or personal car, or what.
Oh, you think I don't agree with you? I'm just saying that seems like we're trying to get
Well,
out.
because yeah, and that's because of the world we live in. Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to take responsibility for anything they do.
No,
Good
that's
or
what
good
I
or
said.
well, the good they do, but the bad, no, they.
Yeah.
If something goes wrong with my stream tonight, let's see, I'm going to blame Sanyo and HP and Element and
Who delivered
YouTube.
Yeah.
Stream Deck. There you go. That's a good one to blame.
But no, I'm just saying that those that have will use the two attorneys to get out of it.
Yeah.
Those that don't, we have a thing that we used to say when I was in school. It's called, well, everybody's heard it, so it's not a joke, but it's spurt lock. You get the jacket over your head, the other guy gets the hands with the handcuffs you get to see.
Yep.
And I don't mean to say this because I'm going to say it, and it's racist, but it's not racist. They get to see the dreadlocks. They don't know who the heck you are.
Yep.
We had one.
So are they going to
years
charge
ago.
the parents? I didn't read the article. It kind of.
No, that's what they're talking about it. We're checking it. And that's what the attorney's already putting out.
Los Angeles? No, was it Phoenix?
Houston,
Houston. Okay, well.
8-year-old.
Mm.
What's Houston, about 100 degrees today?
I don't know, but
I would bet.
it's warm. I know that. It's warm across the entire United States. I think Tony Waddle said it's even warm out there.
Hey, I had one for everybody, but this one's not a joke. I've been thinking about it half my head, but it's bullshit. Pardon me, but it's bullshit. I got called about 8 times today. My granddaughter, who went down to Kentucky, called me at 5 o'clock. She heard on farm radio that she doesn't listen to that cows are dying in Kansas because of heat. I told her there's cows out in a lot higher than 100 degrees. We've had 100 degrees before in Missouri, and cows are still here.
Yeah, I mean, how many? All of us were once very, very young, and we lived as outdoorsy as we could because we didn't have all the stuff that the kids have now. How many of you guys were out running around in 89, 90 degree weather, drink some water, drink a Coke, drink whatever, and go right back out and play in it?
Yeah.
Well, in school in Kentucky, where I'm at down there, I mean, schools went for September, and then they got out. I mean, there was the farm day. So they were going to 90 degrees because then they wouldn't work in the fields. And I mean, Kentucky is not warm. I mean, not cold. It's warm. So these people today were going around, there's some cows, and they don't know why they died, but they're saying it's deep 110 degrees. Ask John Wayne, they had cows in Texas, and they were 110 degrees.
Well, and I'm sure if you fill up the water trough, the cow's going to have enough brains to go over and slurp some water. And I mean, I'm no cow expert, but I'm just saying it's a possibility.
How do you have a little bit of water, like a water hole on your land? They're gonna be laying in the water.
Yeah.
If you got cows, you got water. If you don't have water, you hear a lot more about it than just one day.
Well, I'm sure you would.
Lake Mead doesn't have cows, but does have water. Now you want to hear a weird thing? One of the guys went around and measured the ponds. Only one pond is down. And most of the cows go over there for some reason. They like the food over the grass. So right now they're all grazing.
Houston CBS is saying a Houston toddler was killed after the sibling put her in the oven.
What happened in Houston?
A brother put a sister, or a sister put a brother in the oven, and apparently somebody turned the oven on without looking. I'm not sure on that one.
Is this real?
I'm reading the article right now. Hold on.
What the hell are you reading?
19-month-old Jeriza Thomas. Oh, put the kid in and brother. The kid put the sibling into the oven and then turned the oven on.
Of course.
Okay.
Can you feed it to us?
Yeah, I mean,
Is this a purple one we're going to see?
no, it's a child. You're not going to see a perk walk on this.
No, we're not implying though that it's a parent leaving a child unattended to let the other child do it.
It's in Zoom. I don't know if it'll come through or not, and I'll put it over in. I don't think the parents were home. Chat. I'll put it
Wait a
over
minute.
here.
No joke. 2 kids, no parents.
It said 4 kids, but
Seriously, you got 4 kids and you're not home? Who's babysitting?
apparently the 19-month-old. I don't know. Have no clue. Tony Waddle said it was 80 degrees today there. That's comfortable.
At least the grandmother lived in the same apartment. They didn't tell her. The 2 3-year-olds told they made the oven hot.
Only 83 today.
That's comfortable. We're 78 right now. I don't know what our high was today. We're currently 78.
Now,
And Friday we're going to have a drop in temperature down to 89 degrees. That's good. I'm playing golf.
we're gonna be 83 on Friday.
That's 83, depending on the humidity. That's comfortable.
Now it says it's 79% outside.
Did that go? Did I post that? Oh, hold on. Maybe I didn't post that. Let's try it. What the hell's going on here? I thought I'd... Okay. Why is this not going through? Oh, because it's 234 characters of the allotted 200 characters. Okay. Why did that just end? Okay. Yes, there will be another golfing premiere on Friday evening.
Oh, Jesus.
I know. Speaking of golfing premiere, let's go see what the current numbers show. The current numbers
See if you'll
show
catch the first one.
1179. So it's down. So when I went to bed last night, it was 1,203 views. So I was pretty happy about that. When I got up this morning, it had dropped down to 1,168, which is good. I'm okay. I'm really okay with that. That means the YouTube parameters that they've established are actually working, and they deemed that 35 of those views were either duplicate or triplicate or whatever, fraudulent if you will, and they got rid of them. And I'm good with that. That's good.
I'm catching up to you. I got 896 views on my napping video.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to be up all night pushing the button again. Why did that end? I don't understand that. Probably Sean. I joke around saying it's Sean, but it's probably Sean. That would be funny. Okay, I can't take out 34. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Supposedly,
So I'll have to figure out another way to do it.
Parker's having truck problems someplace, and she said she's gonna go to Walmart and get some stuff now. I thought she was gonna.
What time's your Walmart closed now, Jeff? 11?
I don't know what she, you guys want something to
Well, you don't have his headphones on. Jeff's not listening.
Yeah, ours closes at 11.
Our heart is...
I gotta go fix some supper for the grandchildren.
What are we having?
Nuggets and pizza bites.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds real
And,
good.
some leftover Father's Day cake, probably.
Homie says it was 100 today. Wow. California's warm today. Good to see Jose's in the chat room. Pretty warm across the entire... It's supposed to warm up too. One model that I saw. Listen to me talking like I'm a weatherman. This model shows... So Gary, did you research the Kellogg splitting thing?
And I looked everywhere, and that's what you showed. And for the life of me, I couldn't find. I'm just curious. I agree with what you said. What's the plant? I assume I know what plant is.
Well, plant-based would be stuff made from plants, I guess. I don't know.
Cereal.
I'll never eat it, and if I have, I've eaten it unwillingly and unknowingly.
You don't like cornflakes?
That's what
I have not had a... okay, the only cereal that I've had since 2019 is oats, and that's about it. I have not had any other kind of cereal. No grape nuts, no cornflakes, no Rice Krispies, no fruity pebbles, no Cocoa Pebbles, nothing.
No cinnamon toast crunch.
God knowing I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Man, that was my...
Especially with fresh bananas.
Oh my goodness. No, ever since they diagnosed me as being diabetic, I have not had a single bite of cereal. I don't miss it, quite honestly. I thought I might, but I don't.
Okay, theoretically, I mean, I don't eat all that. I'm just saying it's corn flakes, potato chips.
Yep.
And hell, their snacks, they try to tell you they're good for you, even the worst stuff. So they got some kind of wheat in there, or, Rice Krispie bars, whatever.
Yeah, I would like to look up a box of cornflakes to see what the sugar content is and the carb content, just out of curiosity.
I actually don't eat that, to be honest. I don't eat breakfast usually. But, it's not as high as you'd think. But, I don't know which one's which, but remember they got frosted flakes and crap like that.
Oh, yeah. Right, I know.
I mean, we don't have to split all of it.
And you don't like Tony the Tiger? Shame on you.
2.7 grams in a 1 cup serving of cornflakes.
Is that a lot?
It's about 2.7 more than I'm going to eat. I don't know.
I mean, I don't eat it seriously. But.
Yeah. And it depends on how big your bowl is.
Frosted Flakes are sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. What are they?
I'll tell you here in a second.
Probably 20 times as much.
11 grams.
Yeah, okay.
No.
6 times 7.
Yeah, right at 6 times. How about Cocoa Puffs? I like those. Or I used to. Let's go Cocoa Pebbles. Stick with the Fred. 10 grams.
How much is sugary stuff?
Yeah, really. 0. Wow, imagine that.
There was another gag on Saturday Night Live that I loved. I don't remember who did it, but it was African American. It was salt soup. Need more salt, though. I don't know who it was. I actually think it was Aaron Morris. I know who it did.
Sugar Smacks, man. I haven't heard that term in a long time. 15 grams in 3/4 of a cup serving. Man, and I like sugar. I used to love Sugar Smacks.
You know what I like about cereal? All of them. Think back to the kid.
I'll cut them more.
See you on rescue later. Grape Nuts has 4.5 grams, and that's supposed to be like all healthy and naturey and whatever. Naturey. Now there's a Ken Stout word for you. Naturey. Do what, Gary?
Look what Grape Nuts really is.
Okay, let me see if this tells me what it really is.
What's in it?
Wheat flour, malted barley, flour. Okay, so it's got wheat flour and flour, salt, dried yeast, reduced iron, niacinamide, whatever the hell that is, zinc oxide, vitamin. God, I'm turning into Darren overnight. Vitamin B6, vitamin A something, riboflavin, thiamine monotrite, vitamin B12, folic acid, and vitamin D. And if you have wheat allergies, it suggests you do not eat it. Duh.
But the joke is, where's the grapes?
There is, yeah, exactly. None.
Sweet.
None.
Cereal.
No grapes.
Got raisin bran.
There's some raisins in it. They're dried.
Yeah.
Every now and then you come across the raisin. I like Raisin Bran too.
Actually, what is it? I have a friend that 20 years, 30 years ago. I think he's probably dead. But he liked, I think it's called Kashi. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, I have. Raisin Bran has 18 grams per cup.
You used to think that was like, quote, good for you,
Yeah, it's generally not though. So, what is the cereal with the least amount of sugar in it?
Oatmeal.
Well, believe it or not, it says Nature's Path Sunrise, never heard of it. Corn Pops, Honey Bunches of Oats, Alphabets, I find that hard to believe, Wheaties, Special K, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, and Rice Chex.
Alphabets, I've never heard of it.
I think I've heard of it.
Alphabets? You've never heard of Alphabets? Oh my goodness.
I haven't eaten cereal in almost 20 years.
It's a kid cereal, I think, but
Yeah,
It is.
some years. I've never heard of it even as a kid, so.
They discontinued it in 2021. It went by wayside of Windows 7.
Windows 10.
Oh, Josh isn't here. I can't ask him if he's going to eat alphabets in 2025. Doggone it.
But,
Oh, shoot. I got to get a hold of him. Hold on. Go ahead.
I got a quick gun control thing that was missed up, but I'm gonna get ready to split it anyway. At lunch, we had this, we did this, I always joke, we had this like breakfast, we had 3 different places if we're gonna meet, there's like 10 or 12 of us that are loose. And same with lunch, I mean, if it's business, there's a place, but usually we go to this place and they have, we call them bar burgers, it's kind of a bar, but we get an enclosed area. Like almost like a lunch thing. For a bar burger, we actually make a reservation. I mean, we don't pay anything, and the bar burger is $4. I mean, it's like 3/4 of a pound. It's huge. You gotta get it greasy, though, to make yourself sick. So anyway,
301.
one of the guys there, his brother-in-law, wife's brother, I said, sounds like my brother-in-law, is on his, ready, 3rd DUI. The first 2 DUIs, he sent people to the hospital. He did say that they went like, they were in the accident, other car, and, ambulance got them, they weren't hurt. You're in an accident, the ambulance takes you. I mean, I'm not sticking up for the guy, but, if you're in a car accident, they take you to the hospital. Okay?
Yeah, what's up?
He spent the night, for the 3rd time, he got out at 6 o'clock to go to work. For a DUI, 3rd one. The first 2, same thing. He didn't go to a halfway house, he didn't have to go to anything. He did have to go to rehabilitation. He did not lose his license either time because he had a family that he had to support. So he had to drive to and from work.
And he had somebody with money that kept him from losing his license and kept him from not being treated like people that don't have money. So,
I mean, I know the guy, I know the brother-in-law, and I mean, he's like for overtime, makes 150, 100 quarters, like makes 100. I mean, that's a lot, but 2 something, you can afford an attorney. They had a pretty good attorney, and obviously it worked.
yeah.
But
Did he ever kill anybody?
There's the first time for everything.
That's true. That's why I asked. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. So I'm going to hit the outro that I've not changed yet. Still the same old boring dancing girl. Sorry, Jeff.
Oh, Jesus.
And Greg.
Jeff was not here.
Hang on, Josh. Why do you think I'm ending the stream?
You said you were going to bed.
I called him back. I recalled him. I put a recall out. Well, I'm just going to start calling this show The Awkward Silence, Day 241.
Well, I'm going to finish my 78 going. So anyway, I looked up on the way, got back to the office and stuff. I'm in a